not hardened to their work? Would you have even raised your eyes? I'll lift them for you. Small, dense star that shatters, launches outward into unimagined universe. Star of hope or angry eye of God. Red sparkling waves like fires of Mars and Jupiter's bright lightning. And soon enough, you too will fling yourself into an unfixed world. Perhaps I make too much of this. Exploding star reshapes the map of once immutable heavens, scant years before adventurers of Perse first journeyed toward a land that must to them, and to you in 1621, have seemed the moon. Today, your remnants roam this continent, and up above, debris from Kepler's nova wanders still no slower now than then, for centuries in counting. A pulsing mass of stardust I see on my computer screen, light years away. And then, I'm sort of, I don't know where I am in the process of writing this, but I'll say I'm going for the low-hanging fruit, at least initially. And the low-hanging fruit, amazingly, is Margaret, because there's actually, being one of the few women, and white women on the continent, there's a fair amount about her. And then the other low-hanging fruit is my grandmother, and a little bit about my mother. The in-between, sort of the story of Appalachia and women in Appalachia is much more difficult to research, and that's where I'm moving into next. But here's a family poem that is connected more with my grandmother's generation. Family math. 1. My granny, child 8 of 13, had 10 children, 4 of them girls, and these girls had 7 between them, who, having learned the law of diminishing returns, had 4. None of them mine. 2. When my granny died, I was 34 and barren as the rutted holler drive up from the creek to where her body, a ribbon, lay curled on the bed in the tinderbox trailer on coal company land, down from the place her house used to be. Skin yellow from the liver cancer, worn to a thin flame, breath a precarious hole, then mine. She liked fishing and hummingbirds, and in summer she looked like an Indian, though there's no such branch I've found on the family tree. 3. My granny tried to teach me to fish, but we never got past the minnows, silvered in the creek below her house, which always smelled of coal smoke and lard warm on the back of the stove. Let the minnows flit free among the stones. I'd not be caught on that hook. 10 children in 22 years. I'd not be hooked at all till 10 years past her dying. Too late by then for minnows circling stony eggs. And the hummingbirds? That's what my mother told me the summer after Granny died and miles from there, when she was looking for a sign. 4. As soon as mating is over, the female ruby-throated hummingbird has little to do with the male. She selects a suitable place for her nest atop a small downward slanting branch overhanging a stream. Occasionally, there is only one egg in the clutch, but almost never are there 3. Having 3 demanding nestlings would lead to the death of all the young. 5. Almost everybody's dead now. Even the trailer's been hauled away. Whatever else I want to know, I have to search amidst the rubble on the internet. Who begot who, and when, and where, no more than me. So 2 more, and these 2 I've chosen, they're certainly